Hi, I'm Ann Maple, and I am running for re-election to the Northfield School Board. I am the current treasurer of the Northfield School Board, and I've been on the board for one term. I've been asked specifically what I think would help make Northfield an even better place for young people than it is today. That's pretty hard to say, seeing as we got on the top 100 list in the country for being a city that is great for young people. Some other ideas, though, that we could add to it through the school district is we already have two programs at the middle school and the high school. It's the Web and the Link program. And I know that the teachers and the administrators try to keep that going, so you're with your web group now and then, and you meet up with your link group now and then. And I think it might be nice to do maybe a little more informal system like that at the elementary schools, because bullying can start pretty young. And if there were paraprofessionals or volunteers in the classroom, as well as teachers who would kind of have their eyes out for certain kids, and every kid had somebody looking after them, that might help too. That might just help those students feel safe and comfortable, and therefore, if everybody's safe and comfortable, there would probably be less bullying.
Hi everybody, I'm Noel Stratmon. Been a resident of this community since 1965. We came from Brookings, South Dakota, where I was a instructor in industrial technology, and I took a job at Sheldall. We have loved living in the Northfield community and raised two children who got a wonderful education here. The opportunities for education in Northfield are incredible, and so my reason for running is to be able to pay back much of what we've been able to get from this community. We need to be able to close the educational gap for students. One of the most serious problems is the gap in learning, and it's going to be much more difficult for students to be able to be successful in college and in the workplace if that gap continues. By 2018, I've read that 80% of the jobs are going to need additional education beyond high school, and if we don't provide that as a foundation, those students are going to have a difficult time, and it'll reflect in the workplace. I think we need to have smaller class sizes. I think we need to emphasize more one-on-one for the right reasons, not just one-on-one, but for the right reasons, for the right education reasons. And then I would hope to be able to engage parents in a way that it helps supports the education. All of this takes additional funding, and we're pretty much stretched right now, but it really is important, and I would work towards those goals.
Hi, I'm Ellen Iverson, and I've lived in the district for 21 years, and I have two school-aged children. I'm running for school board because I believe the strong education that our children need is the surest path to our community's future. I think I'm a strong candidate because of my knowledge of educational research, and that I've been a proven, responsive, and accountable board member. So school board members are uniquely positioned and charged to make a better place for young people, because our responsibility is to educate the students and provide the highest quality education. As a board member, I look at this very broadly. I think education is more than high-stakes testing. It is certainly providing the best academic programs, but I really think to make a better place for Northfield for the children, we need programs such as Reaching the Unreached in Early Childhood, and the Rally program, and Torch, and Primetime Plus, and the web and the link, and the ways that you make connections through co-curricular and extracurricular in the arts. And I think that board members need to support those broad views of learning so that the students have the best connections, support, and paths and aspirations for their future.
I'm Rob Hardy, and I'm running for the Northfield School Board. I've lived in Northfield since 1990. I have two sons who graduated from Northfield High School in 2010 and 2012, and I've served on the District Educational Program Advisory Council for 3 years, and I was the chair of the Cannon River STEM School Charter School in Faribault for 2 years. If I were elected to school board, one of the things that really concerns me is just that we're becoming a much more diverse community, and I think that the schools need to respond to the added diversity in our community by not only working on academic programs that draw students from diverse backgrounds in, but creating social opportunities that create a more cohesive community. community. I mean, my sons were both in AP classes, and there was a whole segment of the school population that they never got to know. And I think that that is kind of a problem, and we need to find ways so that the diverse community can become more cohesive.
Hi, my name is Dan Cooper-Smith, and I'm running for the school board. My primary reason for running for the school board is because I believe that every student should have a chance to excel in academics, arts, and athletics. I'm really passionate about that, and I have 2 kids that are currently in the school system, and I care about what they're going to be taught and what they're learning. So as a parent, I'm really involved into the school system. If I was to be elected, I believe the students should have a voice in the process and on the school board. If I am elected, I hope to be that voice for you guys so that you guys can participate in how the curriculums are set for the school system. I also believe that we should all work smarter and not harder. And one way that we can do that is by integrating technology into the school system. I'm a big proponent of the iPads and all kinds of technology that we can start educating our youth to at an earlier age. Thank you. I hope I answered all your questions.